That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Reynolds. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. With the catch, it's Vaughn. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some space, look out. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Split backfield here. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Reynolds. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
There's the handoff. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Back to pass. It's Reynolds. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Oh, job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass.
It's a fake. The up man has it. Nowhere near a first down. They were all over that fake. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
This is the risky part of making these punts, is that you're going to present great field position to the opposing offense. Now, if I'm that group, I get aggressive here. Chris, look for the next couple of plays. This offense to go down the field and really try to take a swing.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and goal, trying to make it on the ground. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up fourth.
These are the decisions that decide games right here. Even in the second quarter, are you going to be aggressive and try to put this ball in the end zone, send your field goal unit on, try to secure the points? I've always thought that it's such a downer for an offense to send a field goal unit on when you get the ball to this point. I love going for it, but again, Chris, I'm an old quarterback. I'm always going to be aggressive.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Miami. A huge defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Reynolds. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Keeping it on the ground here. Open field ahead. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what...
And it's hauled in way downfield. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get...
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
I love this type of play call. You can see with two safeties back, it's heavy zone coverage. They're expecting the pass, and you can pop or run. There's nobody left in that run box, and they're able to just...
Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Canes are in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw.
And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Using his legs, it's Johnson. They stop him right at the 24.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He's got it with room to roam. Touchdown, Miami. They connect for 6.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Oh, escapes the tackle. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Try and muscle for the first down. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. He runs it into the end zone.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a beautiful job by this quarterback of finding the matchup that he wanted. This wide receiver has won all day long, and he wins again here on third down. That is a beautiful ball. It's in stride and allows for some yards after the catch, and it sets up first and goal. Beautiful play. This offense is rolling.
Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys?
Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Picks up the first, looking for more. He has first down yardage at the 46. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45.
Well, you know, as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on third and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, there are cases when just players are making plays and they play outside the X's and O's. This strong safety has pass responsibility, but he saw an opportunity to get to the quarterback, and he took it. That's a great play, and now the offense are behind the chains.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it, and that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Canes. A long-distance defensive touchdown.